Welcome back. This is George. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Aquaballs channel. It's been a while. We haven't gone live. Today's Sunday, the Sunday, December 3rd, I think. So I hope everybody's doing good. Today, I have some plans. I've been wanting to take out some of my fish out of the tanks to take it to the local fish store, which we call it LFS, to get some credit to buy new stuff. And some of my tanks, I'm gonna go ahead and have some fish that I've been breeding. Wanted to disperse them more into the same fish to different tanks, and then I'll explain why I'm doing that. So, welcome back again. I hope you guys having a great day. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to this beautiful people work there and the whole entire hospital. It's in Los Angeles, the one on Vermont and Sunset. It's called Chola Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. They are the number one hospital in the whole United States, pretty much. They always get the number one. They are very, very nice people work there, especially the neurology center that we visit. Great doctors. I kind of don't want to name anybody. I don't know if they want to be named on my channel. So I just give them big loves, big hugs. They are my heroes. And good news about little bit of good news. So we got two boys with muscular dystrophy that we've been going to that hospital to get their, what they know what's going on. The neurology center over there, they're great. So the main doctor, uh, they've been doing studies, new medication, and so we went to one of the studies. She promised that it's great for our little Munchkin. He's 6 years old, by the way. This October, he just turned 6. And so we went with the study. So I guess there's levels of his ketones were really high before. The certain enzyme, the boys, they don't make, their body doesn't make it. They're genetically from mom passed on to the boys. So some kind of something missing in their body. So the doctor had this new medication. There were gene therapy medication. They put him through. It's working, guys. His levels are getting better. He's walking, doing better. He's jumping a little better. He can stand on his one foot. This is the 6-year-old, not our 13-year-old. The 13-year-old boy is in another um, type of medication, another study, but he can't walk. He's totally immobile. He can move his hands. He plays games all day long, but he can sit up and sit down. Very hard for him to get up. So his muscles are like kind of like literally a 90 to 100-year-old. His leg, by the way, you know how our legs are flat like this. His is down. He can't stand on his legs. His toes are down. He can't go back bend. So the doctors are great. The hospital is the best. They are, at least taking some pain away from us, guys. Like, not some. The boys are with us. We're raising them. It's so much hard. The 6-year-old, he doesn't speak yet. It's so hard. He's barely saying two sentences, like two-word sentences. By the way, thank you again. And I'm gonna start saying hi to the people just showed up. Looks like Bob Kaler's Aquatic went offline. So we got Coral Works came in, Big Steve Aquatics and Exotics here, Dabs Aqua Pets here. Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Jenny Lynn, hello, welcome. Beta Guppy Gal, Lady Diane, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you guys. Danican Aquatics, long time no see, my brother. And Beta Guppy, everybody's here. So great to see you guys. I am today busy a little bit. Um, I'm thinking on taking some fish out. So you know me, I don't like shipping fish. Pretty much, I done shipping. Most of the fish I have is kind of like people send me and they want me to breed it and send it back. And then we had me and this gentleman a phone call. He said, "Hey, you have any fish for me ready?" And the other day I was like, "Not too much." So he wasn't happy about that. So what I'm doing today is emptying maybe about 5 to 10 tanks, the 20 gallons, emptying them out, so I can go ahead and take some of the guppies that will come Silver Creek Aquatic, and so I can take some of his guppies and go ahead and breed it, line breeding it, and make this stable line. The guppies are very strong. The I mean, I have some of them didn't change water for 2 weeks. Water level went like 5 gallons off the 20. Literally, guys, I was super busy with the boys and cooking and all. Like a couple of weeks, we were like nonstop. We all got sick too. Like we were coughing. Boys that still have a little mucus coming out of their nose. We can't go anywhere. Doctor that doesn't recommend us from going anywhere other than a grocery store really quick and come back. And so the boys can't get sick. What I'm trying to say is that that medication they put them on, the gene therapy, you're not supposed to get them sick. So they can't get like, a normal kid gets sick, you get a fever, you can give them Tylenol, Advil, whatever. Boys can't have that, the medication. It will do something with it, encounter it. And he even got his immune system tested every week. The guy's going getting blood, blood, blood. We buy him a little toy to make him feel happy. But imagine, like my 16-year-old, when you tell him you got to go get a flu shot, he screams his head off. He doesn't like needles. Those little guys, the minute he was born, that little boy, I know, I was there. We took him down to the lab and got blood drawn out of his leg. It wasn't coming out of anywhere else. So they kind of like they squeezed it a little bit out and they put the IV and stuff. They bruised them. Anyway, so no. So what's going on? The doctor was checking his immune system wasn't too high, meaning that it will fight the medication. They wanted his immune system to be certain levels, so it doesn't fight the medication they're gonna put him. I look at the medication. If you ever seen, I'm gonna go a little funny, okay? If you guys ever seen Iron Man 3, which is another comic style one, was made. It was on Amazon. Uh, it's called Iron Man Extremis. So what it's about? I'm not comparing Iron Man to my kiddo. What I'm just gonna explain to you what the medication does. So it's a gene therapy. So in the Iron Man in the movie, he gets beaten up by that one guy. The one guy had already the gene. He changes all and starts breathing fire, becomes very strong. Some of them explode. It doesn't work for them. So it's almost the same thing. It changes. They make each medication exactly for each person. So the boys doctors are awesome these days. They are miracle makers, guys. Science and faith, trust me, it's miracle. It's happening. I can see it with my eyes. Thank you very much, doctors. So it's a good stuff. It's not bad thing. So what it does, it changes what you are. Like, he's missing the certain enzyme when we work out. Our body gets tired, feels like it's all torn up, and then 2 days later we feel normal. That enzymes building to fix your repairs your muscles. His is not there. Literally, like it's missing so much, or it's certain levels were not right. So they always get liver tested and all kinds of stuff. And by the way, last night my wife said one of the moms couldn't take it. This is not my business to say, but they took the kiddo out of the medication, almost killed them. They went liver failure. So we work with the doctor so close. We phone calls. If my kid gets a temperature at night, I call the doctor 2 o'clock in the morning. Not a joke, guys. It's a very serious things going on, and hopefully, our human race in the future will have less and less like genetic problems like this. We figure out how to repair the problems, and that's a big help for us. Like uh, a lot of races have different genetic issues in them. So, by the way, this problem it's called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's not just in the wife's race. It's in all the races. I seen couple that are same as my race, Armenian, They were married together and their baby has it. So I seen many Asian races, Germans, and all different. So muscular dystrophy, it's like MS. It exists in all the different races. So let's talk about fish again, okay? Hello, Fish from Link. I was just checking to see if anybody was live. I said, let me just go live and say hi to everybody. Just like fingerprints, targets and men have been taking that. Trigger them. So they take my steroids too. That's why the boys look a little chunky, and their diet is different. I mean, we eat the same thing, but you can't like. When I wake up, the boy wakes up. I give him water. He goes to the bathroom, and then he says, "Give me snack, an apple, orange, banana, berries." So I have to feed him fruits in the morning, and at night. Last night we went out and gave him some California rolls. He ate. It was a shrimp lover roll. There was shrimp on top and then fried shrimp inside. So a little bit of like nice food. I made the night before some beef soup with squash in it. You see, George is little kind of like gotten a little chunkier too. I need to go back on working out, guys. I'm not feeling any fat or anything, but I do need to work out a little bit. I just got barely over getting sick. Thank you, Lady Diane. So today, uh, I'm taking some of the killifish out of here, and like those are the babies that I made, the two different kinds. And I was thinking on taking one that I have bought here a while ago. I have big males and females. Maybe I won't take those ones. I might leave those ones because I do really, literally like love those ones. Yeah, I want to keep them for me. I gotta. I mean, this is my fish room, right? I do breed fish for other people, but again, some of my fish tanks are for me. Meaning, like that multifasciatus tank, it's been here forever, and the tank's been doing good. There's another tank right now. I'm loving right there. On this one right here, it's got my Neolamprologus, not Neolam, sorry. So it's the, why did you, hold on, it's the Parasipochromis Leptosoma blunians. So that one I won't take down. I'm gonna keep them. They're giving me babies. I'm thinking about getting more stock and breed, same thing more, and maybe I'll get some albinos. So I'm gonna work slowly. You guys watch me. Big Stevie Aquatic says, I finally got some beta macrostoma. I'm glad you do. And if you breed them, I give you big prouts, very hard to breed fish. I give you a secret about the breed them. One secret only. I didn't do it, okay? I have bred them. You guys seen it. I have babies right now too, growing up. They're alive. Everything's good. But I didn't do it successfully. Those babies weren't fine 100%. Now, my friend Anthony's saying they're swimming good and everything. I hope I can get a pair out of them so I can breed them when they get bigger. So, one secret. This is it's coming from a guy from my club. Everybody knows him. He's an Asian gentleman. Uh, kind of forgot his name. Hold on. It's an easy name, but if I see him, I'm going to remember his name. It was easy, kind of easy. I know him exactly who he is. Anyway, he bred the beta mascostoma. He told me every time he sees the male, they're breeding, not full, he takes a black trash bag, covers the tank all the way around. He leaves it alone. So I don't know if the female was there or not. I think he takes him out, takes her out. And so he goes, that's it. I don't go by that tank. I don't touch the tank. I don't look at the tank until he spits the fry. That's like 30 some a day, 22 some a day. What I did, I couldn't breed it like that because I'm always here hanging out, drinking coffee, smoking. So I took the daddy's eggs out of the mouth. Put it in a special this incubator. I tumbled the eggs and the fry hatched. I fed them brine shrimp. That made them belly sliders. So why they kind of didn't get that when they are in the dad's mouth, the dad goes up to get air. He's making them the same time the babies kind of getting like the buoyancy. They get used to it. So when you don't do that, you're in the water constantly tumbling them. That's not happening. They're not getting that air up and down air thingy. So kind of, I failed on that side. I think Alex had a live stream with him, conditioning them and setting up a breeding tank for them. I recommend 40 gallons. I mean, I'm sure you can do it in a 20, but 40 is good. Bunch of leaves. Uh, Dan's Fish one time said, if you don't have the, like, let's say you don't have leaves, what you should do is get mops, bunch of it. Make like rows and rows and rows of mops hanging, so they don't see each other. You can do that. It's very easy. Or if you have something like what I got right now, let me show you. This is a perfect beta tank right now. Check it out, guys. And if you put them in there, they won't be jumping either. Setting camera. We've been talking forever. Let me show you some of my tanks and tell you which fish I'm gonna take. So if you got something like this going on, it's perfect. A lot of top foliage. You can see a lot of cover on top of the tank. Eric Wyrak, welcome, welcome. And so that I bred mine in this one, which let me show you. It was exact same setup. Right now I have killifish in there and naturally breeding in this setup. I try mine to do natural. So this is auto water. You can see fry popping up, but those are bigger anyway. That's my original female, one of them, and this female is new. Those are the original daddies. Actually, that one is not. That one in the back is one of the babies grew up to be, and there's a bunch of them. You can see there's mops in there too, and bunch of foliage. They're naturally breeding, not hundreds of them, but again, I'm getting babies. That's why I'm happy about it. So this tank, I won't be messing with it. This killifish is staying in here. I like when the fish does this for me. I enjoy it so much more because it's like in a natural environment kind. Uh, yeah, you can see this, and all it is, it's like rocks and aqua soil on the bottom and the sand. So they dug it out, and you can see some of the aqua soil around, but it still looks okay, kind of like the Alex tank. And I wanted to keep it all green. I got some micro swords here, some jungle valve, I think. No, what is that called? Cheese, I forgot the name. It's a java fern. Java fern. Underwoods and some rocks. This I like it a lot. I like that tank. I mean, the more natural tanks I like. So today I'm gonna get some fish out of here. Ah, my beautiful tank right there. So I'm thinking on these guys are already at the size. You can see. Oh, he took off. There's a bunch of them in there. There's about 5 pairs maybe. I might leave me a pair and put it somewhere else. Oh, he's real gorgeous. They will sell so fast at the LFS. LFS, whoever's gonna go, I'm gonna let you know. If you're in Southern California, the LFS I'm taking this to, it's called Pet Town in Downey. #1 LFS, guys. You won't be disappointed. Pet Town has all the plans you see and 1,000 times more in my room. They have really great quality. They order from great website, many places. They've been doing this business for a while, you know. And so I got some like oddball killifish. Here's one of my guppies. That's Hawaiian blue Moscow. So what I'm gonna do, this is not going anywhere, by the way. I'm gonna be breeding more Hawaiian blue Moscows in these tanks. So I got this a pistogramma tank, which you can see the fry getting a little bigger. And this is time to move them right now. I feel comfortable. Mom and dad, they will go back and breed. I won't be touching mom and dad out of there. I'm gonna try to get all the babies out. But how to do that, I'm gonna have to remove all the foliage out of there, put it in a bucket of water, and then get the rocks out. Make sure there's no babies stuck in the little holes. You know, it's a dragon stone. Get everything out. Leave the mom and dad in there. I will take off some water so they don't jump out. Of course, you know what when I'm doing a water change, and then I'll scoop them all out. Which I did that the other day with this tank. I have the pair of abacanthus in there. There was about 20 something babies abacanthus, and I went and brought them and I put them in this tank in the 40-gallon, nice and heated at 81 degree right now. And so there's one right there. I can see the rest of them are in the back of the rocks. Some are in that wood. They're about they're still small. So when they're a little bigger, those aren't for sale, guys. By the way, they're all goners, meaning that I'm breeding it for somebody. Oh yeah, there's some over there. It's about 20 or 30 of them in here. So hopefully we'll raise them. And my angel, what did you call it, angel? The I'll show you the pair right now up there. The koi angels. The baby's getting really nice. I took some out. You can see, right? Last baby's in here. It was a lot more. I'll show you right now where I put them. Uh, Here's the pair with bunch of bushy nose placos on there. I got 4 sponge filters cooking in here. Here's the daddy in the back. And yeah, daddy always, look at his fin, it's clamped, by the way. You see that, right? Doesn't mean anything, guys. He's not sick. He is the weirdest fish I've ever seen in my life. They all have attitude different. So whenever there's eggs, which you can see right now, like this, when he breeds, this guy goes in the corner. He's got clamfish fin. But tomorrow morning, when these eggs are done, I'm not gonna take them because it's been like 4th or 5th time I haven't been taking them. Why? Because my first of all, my racks are full. I'm gonna change water today. That's why I'm taking a lot of fish out. Today is a water change day. And you can see my female. She's happy, healthy, gorgeous. The fins are all back and normal. And there's a bunch of bushy nose down there. Happy birthday, Captain Storm. Hawaiian, they are great. Yeah, Lady Diane. A lot of people wants those fish, but I don't have it available right now, and they're not mine anyway to sell. And they are the most gorgeous, and they're bred like really good. I mean, they're really good, like bulletproof. This is the blue neons and blue eye placos here. Also, rabbit snails are breeding, by the way. I do change a quarter, like water, this one here every 4 days or so. With this one, I do like that much water, about 15 gallon every 3 days because I have placos, I feed heavy, and I have a bunch of angels. And now I added those 20, 30 apistogrammas in there. That's a lot of fish, by the way. And I don't have any problems, by the way, with that. And here's this, guys. I put him in here. The rest of the angels, you can see. Oh yeah, by the look at this. He's got problem with his head. That's the only one I see here. There's one here, and the same thing. Looks like mom picked them out, and the eggs and stuff. And there was one here I saw the other day. Those are calls, by the way. They won't be going anywhere. But I don't need to kill them. I don't need to breed them. They're just calls. There's one more here. So let me show you. I don't mind showing them, but you can see at least. Oh, I think that guy right there, it looks like a boy too. He's gonna be really nice and gorgeous red. Also, I'm not selling this. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Look at it. That guy is like missing a whole head. Half of the head's gone. It's weird to look at the fish like that. Look, it looks like a new type of angel. That's weird looking angel. You see that? The half of the tip is gone. That guy is like, you should be dead, not alive. But hey, it's alive. I'm gonna let it grow. It's alive. It's a soul. It's a spirit. That's funny. Anyway, I got some of them here growing up. You can see the colors very brighter here. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Very nice. That guy right there. He dark. So what I'm gonna do is take the darkest ones from here. Those are the same from this mom and dad, same exactly. And raise them a little bit. In another month or so, I'm gonna buy more of these super reds. This is not a super red. This is like a darker orange koi, but they can be red. Like I want that red color, like the red devil they call. These sons are like okay, I want to make I want to This is one I'm gonna say. Um, if you keep inbreeding them, taking the boys and girls, if you don't watch for the colors, you might not get that dark colors anymore. You start getting lighter colors. So if you put more red in there and keep selective breeding, you selectively pick the colors and breed it back and forth, get the babies, see how they're coming up, back and forth. You get to where you want after years later, of course. It's going to take a while. But again, you can see some fish lighter, like that one right there is a lot lighter. The whites, that one's got little lighter, but they're not big, like full size yet. Okay, when they're full size, I'm sure they're gonna go crazy. Oh, you can see them swimming like crazy, right? I just fed them. Look, their bellies are full. They're little big bellies, and we got some black Venezuelans and my Maurici rainbows here. And now I'm gonna show you something else. It's gonna look a little dirty, but guys, I'm changing water today. We'll be cleaning this up. So I have these racks on top where my rainbows are. My baby rainbows I wanted to show really quick. Here I have about 6 fry. You can see them in a second. There's a lot of debris, but hold on a minute. They are in there. Let me show you. Oh, there you go. You see one flying around? But there's about 6 of them. Anyway, that's Maurice's. Don't look at the names, okay? This one here, this bunch of them. Yes, those here, I have a lot of them, like over 15 in this one. These ones are Parkinsonite. Also here, the same thing. Bunch of them again, 15 or more. Larger fry. These are Parkinsonites too. And then this right here, Algeri Lenga, I hatched. No, actually, there's about 10 of them. Sorry, they're not Gerilenga. They're Maurices. Maurices. Maurices are those red, beautiful ones I got from. There you go. Those are the Maurices. Melatononium Maurices. That's the males, by the way. The females have no red on them. They're gorgeous fish. So yeah, those are the Maurices. Let me show you the Parkinsonite. There's no light on the Parkinson. Let me see if I can get a light on there. Oh yeah, here you go. These guys are very gorgeous. Come here, guys. The boys are right there. There's one, the Melatononium Parkinsonite, and these are almost half size. Like they could be bigger, a lot bigger. And that's a female right there, no orange on it, silver. And here's the males. You see the males right there, right? Gorgeous fish, guys. Gorgeous fish. Dwarf angelfish. Oh yeah, they are. By the way, I can write a whole new book about angelfish for you guys. There's nobody even have done it. About line breeding, inbreeding, and all that stuff. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions. The other day, I got a question on there. I wanna talk about it a little bit. By the way, so somebody said in the comment asking a question about. Let's go here and show you the fish. We got some blue Hawaiian muscals in here. Not a whole lot, but there's like 3, 4 pairs. There's some in the bottom. Anyway, so they asked me if you bred a male and female, usually the female is buried. Now, if you take it, another male, put it with her, would that considered inbreeding? I think It was the answer is yeah. That's kind of like now it's a mud guppy. That's what we call it in the hobby. So it's not inbreeding, but like you put another genetic in there, you kind of messed it up the line. So let's say I put a black guppy with this blue Moscow. I think I'll be messing up. I What you should do is take the females. Oh yeah, look at that. There's like five of them in here, five males in front of me. The color's not showing us because there's no light on the tank. Those blue Moscows shine when you show the light on them. Let me see my light. 1 second. Let me show you. Bear with me. There you go. You can see the colors right now much better of the fish. So this is like a F3, the males. You see how there's not much yellow on that tail? Now, let me show you here. This guy, he's got like darker blue in his tail. Now, that one guy here, I was earlier, where are you? Where are you, dude? Here, this tank. He has a lot yellow on his tank tail. So, they're all the same. This guy and these guys here, they're the same batch. This one I just showed, the dark blue. It's the daddy of them all. I have him for months, by the way. Very gorgeous fish, and he's the daddy of them all, right there. There's not much yellow in him, and this is the one I got sent to me, and the mother is right there. She's right there. Now I took some of these guys when they were born. I spread them around so I can get more babies. And well, I did get, but the mother was eating them in there, and she got so big, like no joke. I've never seen a big female guppy like that. She's in here somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, right there. Look how big she is, guys. Like no joke. She is so big. There is few babies in here, but this girl, she eats the babies all the time. Like not cool at all. There's few babies in this grass area. Not many. There you go. You see one right there. So this one's the same one, but I had it outside in a pond. They got big. The colors were way better. The male looked so much better. And that's the male actually. The one outside. The one I had outside with the female. Anyway, I'm trying to what I'm gonna do is get some of the like baby females that born and take this male back to it. So that's kind of like back to the lineage and pick the ones that are coming out, which I have done that. There's a female here from that batch, and then she's grown up big, but I haven't seen any fried being dropped. That's the thing with those guys. I don't know if they're eating it, what's going on, but I got to figure out better breeding ways of the guppies. I see a lot of people have easy ways of breeding guppy. They call it that's why I'm emptying some tanks right now. I'm gonna breed these guppies, guys, and they're really prolific. Like I haven't lost any. They're strong gene. That's the first one I got sent months ago, by the way. 3-4 months ago. It was like by January, more than 3-4 months ago. Yeah, I should have had more, guys. I know I should have had more. I'm sorry, I don't have that money. And by the way, they're not even mine. They're ordered. It's not mine. They're gonna be gone to somebody. So today I'm gonna empty this tank. I'm gonna try to empty that one right here. That one right here. This tank. I have my rice fish in it. And here's the original daddy of those guys. I have him still. He's so big. Look at him. Colors are crazy on this guy. That's a killifish, guys. And the female's still there. She's right there. That's the mommy. I think if I take them out, there will be a bunch of babies in there. I can take them out and put them in here, put them in this tank. I'm going to empty this tank too. This tank is kind of empty. I just got some plecos in there and some guppies. No, sorry. I took the guppies out of here. I have like a pair of like juvenile apistogramma. Here he is, right there in that hole. He could be breeding right now, and they do breed young, by the way. And so, what that is? It's a vieja apistogramma vieja. It's a beautiful fish. Let him come out. I'll show you. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at the colors on his tail. This is a gorgeous fish. This is the apistogramma vieja that I bred, but I don't have the mom and dad. I lost them. But the thing is, I have like literally hundreds of them. I'm not worried about it. So I got a pair going back in here to get them back breeding, and I have a bunch of babies of those being raised up in this 60-gallon. Like literally, look on the bottom. I'll show you. They're all over. This was the only batch. You can see them right. They're all over the filter, but they're still babies, guys. Anyway, this tank, there's few fish here. Apistogramma, McMasterai, red shoulders. There's another one right there, and there's a couple females in there too. You can see the females are smaller. This one from the beginning batch, the apistogramma, the ones I bred. Now I have like literally a lot of babies. I'm just trying to empty some tanks and raise them up, get them bigger. That's it. So I can get them out of here. There's hundreds of fry here. We're just trying to grow them up. And in the 20 gallons, I'm seeing no good results. Once a week water change not happening for apistogrammas. They grow, they eat, but it takes them long time. Better is to grow them in a 40 gallon, feed them extra, always, 2, 3 times a day, and change their water more. That way I get more successful. So yeah, guys, here's a tank I have full of them, and one of the mothers are here. There's like maybe 100 something in the 20-gallon. Here's the big mama. You can see her. She's like really nice and red. That's the mother, by the way. Huh? That's the female big apistogramma. Gorgeous. The dad, if you see the colors on it, they're everywhere. Look, they're like everywhere. They're all over this bobitis. They're everywhere. Like no joke. There's about 100 in there. If I take this bobitis in there, you'll see them all. But they are literally the. It has detritus on the bobitis a little bit. That's why the color is little dirty, debris. Also, check out this killifish. Beautiful killifish. I am keeping those because they're breeding in naturally, and you can see them. Mamas, babies. Some of them are babies. Uh, there's another killifish I have here. I might take this one out too. I don't like that much the colors on these. I mean, that's the male right there. You can see he's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, he's a gorgeous fish, but and they're naturally breeding too. Like babies are coming out, they're not eating their babies. But these guys here, they don't do it. These guys, the blue, what is it called? The stratum, blue, the red stratum. They don't breed like that. For some reason, they're eating the babies. I'm sure they're eating the babies. Either that or they're not laying that much. Anyway, so we got some more tanks on top, which some of them I'm gonna show you what I got in there with some light. Okay, this one I have some. I had a big mama, but I don't see her now. I got some albino guppies growing in here. Red albinos, the beautiful albinos. I got a bunch of those babies. For some reason, I'm like the opposite of the opposites. People have hard time having a bunch of albinos. Their moms eat it, and I had no problem having a bunch of albinos, which I have it in the other tank, bunch of them. And these black ones are very gorgeous. The dark black looking, they have like a heart shape, all the way dark black guppies. They have like the boys have like a heart shape on their butts. You can see the tail. Beautiful guppies. These ones are the hottest guppies out there in the market right now, like the ones that are being sold a lot. Blue flame. Oh, what is that? Big Steve's, where did you get it from? I want to get a pistogramma agazizi blue flame. What is agazizi blue flame? I've never seen it. Jeff, hello, Palms Aquatic, welcome. And so I'm gonna empty some tanks, guys. I already have some empty. Like that one is only one beta in there. I'm gonna take it out and put a filter in there. And with the beta, I don't have a like. It's a beta mahachayensis is in there. Where are you, gorgeous? I just fed him earlier. He's in there, guys. He's right there. Look. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, it's him right there, moving around. Gorgeous betas. I got. I'm keeping the betas because I'm gonna breed them back again next summer. Anyway, I'm keeping this line of guppy. I'm gonna work with this line too. I'm working with the albino. I'm working with the blue Hawaiian. This tank is totally empty. I'm gonna throw a female blue Hawaiian maybe in there, see how much babies I can get out of it. I'm just gonna keep one female with bunch of moss. Look at that one. It's got a twirly little, like look, it moves around like a, I don't know, like a tumbleweed. Always it stays there, and the big mama's in there. Yeah. Bushy nose Flacco, my male always breeding, guys. Look at how much babies I get from him. Always, always. He's gorgeous. Oh, he's big, by the way. Let me show you him. Look at his bushes. He's a gorgeous male. That's the male. Only one male in this tank. And this is my female. You can see her. They just had those babies I just showed. That's my mama and the daddy over there. Oh, yeah. My rainbows are here too. Gorgeous rainbows. There's like three, four kinds of rainbows in here. Some different placos. Some. Oh, I added this guy in here. I'm not breeding him right now. And he's not. He murdered one fish, which is it was a beta, and then he ate a small apistogramma. I had like a runt apistogramma. I had it for months and months, and this guy destroyed him. He's females in there too. It's not like I don't have the female. She's right there, by the way. She's big and fat. This tank gets fed twice a day. A lot of food. They're healthy. So if he survives, I might breed him again next February or March. Fish Tropic Canada, welcome. Okay, let me show you what's up with these tanks here. On the bottom, I have Pistogramma nitsanai. Bunch of them growing up. This is the only ones I have left. These are the juveniles, like the babies, kind of males and females. I'm seeing the colors already showing a little bit on the tail. You can see the like that one little guy is a male right there in the middle. He's got a little red on the tail. That one's a female with the yellow dots and the black dots in there. Most of them with the black dots in the belly, those are females. Ninjinsina, whatever you call them. Anyway, there's a pair of guppies in here, the Moscows, the blue Moscows. I like that yellow in the tail. The whole thing blue, it's not that great looking. There's a male and female. I might take that female out and put it up there on the other tank. This is more like a little acidic than the other tanks because I have aqua soil in here. Keeps the water a little more acidic than the usual. Here I have a pistogramma female with their babies, Inca 50. And they're right there. There's some of the babies. And then this one here, the abacanthus pair. And I hope they breed again. We don't know yet. The male is in the back. You can see him. The girl, I just recently took their babies. And if you do that, it gives them a chance to breed again. She could be in one of the pots. I just fed them earlier. Anyway, and let me show you the albinos really quick. There's other fish in here too, by the way. There's some celestial pearl danios and few, what you call it, rice fish, orange rice fish on top. But here's my male in there, the red guppy on the bottom with a nice tail. That's the male albino. There's some fry you can see in there, but on top, when I show you on top, the fry is mostly usually here. You see them; they're literally on top trying to get food. Always, there's like about 25 or so fry, and then I'm waiting for my female to drop again. And when she drops the babies, look, that's the female. I'm gonna go ahead and take her out, put her back in there, let the babies in there for like 20 days or so, and then I'll go ahead and put them back in there to raise them. This one's on top, bunch of them. There's about 15 to 20 you can see right now. Those are my albinos. I need to start picking up the babies out of here and put them somewhere else too. That's another thing. Now I'm gonna try one more thing. So I'm not liking this, but this is the only pawn I had left. I didn't destroy it. It was from outside. I went and put it on the wheel and brought it into into the garage. And I did put two females and one male Moscow in here, blue Moscow. But the thing is, they're not coming up to eat the fruit. I don't see them. They're in there, but they're right here, like literally hiding on the corners. They're like literally just chilling. I don't know what's going on, but they're not sick or anything. They've been here for like more than a week. You can't like if you look at them like this, you can't even see them. You gotta put a light on there. Let me see where they are. Oh, there they are. Look, they're just chilling there on the bottom. I've been changing the water and everything. See it? That went that way. Yeah, there's like two female and one male in here. Because the ponds, I know they do good. But outside, when you have this pond outside, you got mosquitoes on top. They eat. I wasn't even feeding anything in my ponds outside, guys. That female was so giant. I think she was eating her babies. That's why she was getting big. But by eating only the babies, you won't survive. But she got like giant. And the male was really nice too. I still have him. Anyway, one more tank I want to show you my other rainbow, the Gary Lane guys. Those are the fries I grew up from the mom and dad still alive. They're with me. There's four of them, two moms and two dads. But these ones are the babies you see, the red looking ones. Guys, these are Melatoninum Gary Lane guys. Look at this fish. I mean, I don't think I have ever seen any other rainbow fish that is like a color of a rainbow like this. I mean, the light's not bright on this, guys. If you put a bright light, you'll be seeing like some crazy blues and oranges and reds and pink and like all the rainbow color you want. There's green in there. You see it, right? I mean, look. It can't get any better. There's like four males in the front. What's a female? Two female. I have more males than females. I can see that. This is a boy. That's another boy. One, two, three, four, five, six boys I see, and one female. And they are breeding, by the way. At this size, they breed perfectly. These are about a year old. Only thing is, I recommend to put these rainbows in a black background because you can see them, moms and dads, in this tank. There is no black background, and they don't look like nothing like that, right? Let me show you. Here's the male. That's a male. Gary Lane guy. That's the daddy, by the way, one of their dads. And this is a female, Gary Lane guy. It's another male right here. You see him? That's another male. So that's another female. So I got, look, there you go. They're all four of them next to each other. One male, two male. That's another female. I know my fish, guys. I'm a fish breeder. That's how I can tell my species from the difference from the one and another. So you see the four I just showed? Those are the only Gary Lane guy. The rest of them, like this one's Bosmanite. And here's the Bosmanite female. This is the turquoise, the blue turquoise. Beautiful. That's a male. And I do have a female in there in the back. And also, I think that could be another male or a female. The turquoise were blue, both of the males and the female. I can tell you the truth. I don't know 100%. I have to put them separately. So if I don't have a female, it's okay, which I'm gonna buy more and breed them. I had some, I gave it away, and those were the babies I got left with. Anyway, and then we got the Uva Strata from Rawauru. These silver ones with the red dots on them. They are gorgeous. Look at the fins. Look at the fins. Look at the fins. Look at the fins. Oh yeah, guys. So yeah, me love rainbows. Me and the rainbows are best friends. I love rainbows and angels. Those are the two fish I will always love. This is 120 gallons, 6 foot long. The rainbows heaven. They love this tank. There's a lot of plants in there on the bottom. It's only sand, guys, and you can see the plants are growing. I have 220-watt LED lights on top. That one needs to be fixed a little bit. Anyway, yeah, and a little mess, George is messy a little bit sometimes. I am always moving around stuff, cleaning, messing around. Yeah. So another thing I was telling you, this one has another four red rice fish in there, 4 to 5 of them. This one I just emptied. This one's empty. I'm gonna put another couple fish in there. So today I'm gonna take some killifish out after I hang out with you guys. Take some out, bag him, take him to the LFS, get some snails for my saltwater tank. The ugly stages just set in. The diatom ugly stages, all the diatom and stuff. And if you would like to see my saltwater tank, I'm gonna go live at nighttime after my time around 6 o'clock or by 7, because that's when I turn my lights on inside for my saltwater. After I turn the lights off all in here, I go in there and I turn the lights on. Yeah. So let me go back to work, guys. Nice to see you again. Let me see what's going on here in the chat really quick. It was good seeing everybody showed up today. Thank you very much for looking at the room. And hopefully, we make it a little better here. And I have plans on buying Tangenic and cichlids also. Not all of them. I kind of wanted some of the compressiceps and like the Calvis, maybe 3 different kinds, not too many. I like the whites, the Alto Lamprologus, the really nice, the whites ones. They're like super white. They look gorgeous. Like no joke. There is nothing for me. I enjoy that fish a lot. The face looking, the way they stand up. They're aggressive fish. They're angry cichlid. I don't recommend you putting it with any other fish. But if you have a community tank and have one, it will be just fine. But if you put a pair, when they breed, the male will kill other fish instantaneously. I have watched it once before. One of my males smacked the gold axolotl, which was like $30, $35 a fish. That's the Tangenican little tiny microfish. They're like call them gold axolotl. And so yeah, it was like, whoa, dude, just happened. I just watched you kill that guy. So and then I took him out, put him out by himself, and then I sold all my the altos because I wasn't getting good stock, guys. I was getting mixed up breed, meaning like the different lines mixed together. And I don't like mixing fish together. I like to keep them all black. It's gonna stay black. White's gonna stay white. Yellow's gonna stay yellow. Red's gonna stay red. I don't like making my own lines because in the fish hobby, people worked on these things for years already. We're buying it from them. We're buying their genetics, and I like to keep their genetics. I don't want to just go get different genes and mix it with this one like the snakes. By the way, this is my shirt I'm wearing today. If you guys are interested, would like to have one, let me know. Please. Alcohol shirt. It's the same as the logo. I have a snake and a beta microstoma in there. Yeah, you can see it's a beta microstoma. There's a little red root floaters, and it's an aquatic bowl, aqua bowl, and the ball python's right there. It's a nice shirt, big logo on it. And if you buy it from me, I will send you stickers and keychains and everything. You just gotta hit me up and say on my Instagram or Facebook. I have it as under Aquaballs, but Instagram is DBD underscore reptiles. Just to let you know, that's me also. But if you see the logo on there, guys, the Aquaballs logo, there should be me. Text me, I will get back to you. If I don't see the, I mean, I see the notification these days. I've been trying to get back to people. Email also, I will receive email. Email is in my bio, I think. Well, one day I'll change this logo, but not right now. I'm keeping the snakes and the aquatics. If I don't have the aquatics one day, you never know. You never know what tomorrow brings. Nobody knows tomorrow brings. You can prepare for tomorrow, which that's what you should do. But never know. Some of us can't wake up tomorrow. Some of us, we just. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just remember something. So I'm an uncle again, guys. I said that the other day. My brother in the Navy, he just had a baby boy. We don't know the name yet. They're having little problems. Like my bro was at the ship, at the service, he's in the Navy. What happened is he got COVID somehow on the ship and didn't know he had it. Went home, and the wife went to the labor on the 29th or the 30th. They were in the hospital. The wife had COVID. He had COVID. My in-laws have COVID. And I don't want that in my house. And I'm like fighting with the wife, like, stay away from them. Please don't go there. If you do go, wear masks and gloves. So she has to drop off some cat food later on. Like, be careful. You can't bring that over, please. We got the boys. We can't get them sick. So, yeah, it was bad. So what happens when that happened? The baby, guys, is in the NICU, meaning that intensive care unit, you know? The only photos I saw, he had oxygen on his little cheeks. He had like little stickers so the oxygen can stay in there. Uh, I mean, my little boy had the same issue, but he wasn't eating something like that for 2 days. They put a tube and they fed him that way, and they took the tube out. He was eating fine. Yeah, so that mom hasn't even got the baby yet. So you know how the baby born, you put it on the mom. That didn't happen. They don't want the baby getting COVID, and supposedly they're feeding her the breast milk too, which is great. That will make the baby immune to the COVID. That's how it works. By the way, miracles are. I'm not joking, guys. Miracles happen every day, every day. Great story. Bro is awesome. He deserves it. His first baby. He married like a few years back to my sister-in-law. I'm very proud of him. He's in the Navy. He's an officer, a lieutenant, commander. I think he just got up to the rank. Lieutenant commander. Yes. So, hello, Fish on Tactics. Hello, welcome. I love the sister a lot too, but I cannot talk to her. She's very like you see how I'm like always macho. She's a kind of a person that you can't talk to her like this. If you say something wrong to her, like wrong way, she start crying. She has breakdowns and she'll start crying. That's her. I understand. One time I was at her house. I just barely got in. She lives in San Diego, like about an hour or so away from me. So I brought in Braden. Braden, I carry him. He does have wheelchair, but he doesn't have it. Like when we're traveling, he's not on the wheelchair. We don't have a van to accessible for wheelchair. If he had a van for accessible wheelchair, which I'm working on that now, my goal is to get one of the accessible van, because mom is taking him a lot to the doctors back and forth. It could be more than what we need to go. Every week, she has to drive an hour and a half to LA, back an hour and a half. So 2 times now, not 1 time. They got 2 boys. So blood tests and back and forth. Anyway, that's why I'm stuck at home all the time too. And then you know what I have to do? Gotta cook, clean, and shower the kids and clean the dogs and the pets and everything. So I keep it busy. That's why I have what I have here. You know, it's for my mental health, like I usually say. It's not to make me go crazy by myself, looking at the walls and talking to a ball, you know, in the island, ball with the bloody hand. Yeah, I talk to the fish now. I don't talk to the fish, guys. I just listen to the music and drink coffee, watch YouTube. That's what I do, just like you guys. I have two wheelchairs, and the little guy's gonna have a wheelchair too later on. Uh, I hope not. I hope he doesn't need that. But the way our condition is, we never know. I can't say nothing. So anyway, the big boy is on a wheelchair. Uh, I need a minivan that is wheelchair accessible. You talk to your fish? Yeah. I just lost my female Lady Diana. I lost my female super reds, and you said you have a bunch of them. I mean, I'm not looking to get a piece. So I kind of want to work with some guppies right now this winter. It's gonna be really cold. If I think the winter is gonna be cold, I can lose some fish in here. You know, that's not cool at all. If it's my garage goes down in 50s, that's not good at all. I have heaters not in all the tanks. I have heaters in some of the tanks, and I don't. Winter time, I don't usually open the garage door. In the summertime, it's always open, so it doesn't heat up like 100 and something 10 degree. You know, I try to work with what I have. Uh, I should have fixed the roof, like I said before. I'm gonna do it. Still on work. It's not the only thing now. Let me show you. Hold on. You see this tanks right here? I kind of want to take them all down, build another wooden stand. Uh, don't want that third level up there because I want everything to be on my eye level, nothing higher. That's actually a little too high. Like right here, it's perfect. So I can put my hand in it and like work down in the tanks and stuff. And so that's what I'm trying to say. I needed to work on that. I need to work on the wall. So I have a lot of plans, but I'm always busy, guys. That's why kind of things go slow in here. I see other YouTubers go down like, hey, I'm gonna change something. Boom, gone. Yeah, I was working on the 120-gallon tank too. Almost that one cost me around $2,000 so far with the lights and everything. You know, although most of the money went on there, my money, the one I get to make and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, eh, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't rush into this stuff. It will be done one day. What? Good, good looks. Oh, you have three of them. I have the boy has two. The little one hasn't got one, but the other one has two. Why? Because one of them is the one they gave, the other one I got, so it's lighter. The wife doesn't break her back. One's really heavy, and we'll have to put it in a Toyota's trunk and take it out. So heavy, it breaks it back. It is very heavy. It's not like a light aluminum. It's heavy stuff, and a wheelchair shouldn't be made heavy like that. You know, it's for there's these days they're working on making each person their own. Like each one is different. I've seen some. It looks nicer, smaller. Like one if you put it together, but that's it for that person. Usually, I see them. They're like paralyzed waist down. They can move their arms and stuff. It's a smaller wheelchairs with the same size wheels, but smaller wheelchairs. The one they gave to Braden, it's gigantic. Like sides and we got the back. It's a sofa. You put stuff on it. It is what it is. But when I get the minivan, it'll be easier. I can load the kiddo in there. She can take him in, park the valet, and go inside and do her thing and get up and down and stuff. And the doctors usually they leave the kiddo like on the wheelchair. They don't move him out on the table or anything. They check everything on there. He's fine. The sides come off, the handles, bars come up, and everything. So lately, I haven't been going with them because I have to stay here and do works, and the wife's taking care of stuff. I love the wife. The wife is the best. My wife, I've been with her forever, and is my only wife, and I think it's gonna be the only wife I've ever had. That means like that's it. After her, or if I'm gone, I know she won't want anybody else. She has this pain in the butt. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I got a bunch of stuff to say later on. Please tune in again if you like the little episode George gave you today. And hopefully, I will show you more what I've done with the room right now. We saw a little bit. I showed, what's going on. Hopefully, next time I show more guppies will be growing up and more pistogramma, some you know, move around stuff. And I give you one advice. If you want to breed fish, don't be scared of putting your hand inside the tank. Don't be scared of taking the babies out, moving them on another tank. As long as everything the same, water temperature the same, sponge filter, bacteria the same, it should be fine. In my room, I haven't brought any fish for the past 2.5 months, I think, past 2 months or so, and everything's been good. Other than that saltwater one on top, and I did the saltwater quarantine. I lost a bunch of money on those guys, man. I'm like kind of like to the top. I'm done with the saltwater fish for right now. And another guy here down the street from me on last month on the 12th, I I ordered $187 worth of product from him. It was corals and fish. Until today, it's been 3 weeks past. He hasn't got back to me. I'm not happy about it. Supposedly, one of his staff members got sick. I understand. I know where he is. He's literally 15 minutes down the street. But I think they're playing games because if you're 15 minutes down the street, I know one. Look, it's a coral shop. You have to go there, keep an eye on stuff. There's fish you gotta feed. Don't go playing me. I'm a fish store over there, over here too, pretty much. I know how these things run. So the guy's not watching my channel or anything. I'm not complaining about it, but this is what he's done. He's doing the wrong business. And then the funny thing is, keep sending you coupons, 75%. Okay, dude, I bought my corals. Give it to me first. Then I'll buy more. The thing is, I bought beforehand from him twice, and they were everything good. The stuff is alive. It's still in there, and I'm happy with the price and everything. But since the 12th of last month, today, 10 more days will be exactly 1 month. And you haven't given me my stuff yet. Guys, little bragging, I know, but be careful with these things like that. You know, he doesn't even, this is a new person. I can see the guy said he had like 4 or 5 businesses. He has maybe a worker working there and he got sick. He couldn't deal with it. And they're not shipping it to me. They have to send me an email, say, hey, we'll be putting the corals out this time. And when I went there to pick up before, it was outside in the front of the door. Maybe somebody inside. They said 3 o'clock. I was there exactly 3 o'clock. I saw the coral sitting outside. Nobody opened the door and said, here, George. The one before it, I went there just like that. The door was open when he said, come in. I went in there. I wanted to buy more stuff. I want to look around real quick. I mean, the guys have good stuff. Don't get me wrong, but good stuff everywhere. You just got to have to look, drive a little bit. I went to LAX corals the other day, LAX aquariums. First time ever. I had the best experience. I bought a $60 coral, killed it already. It's a torch. Stuff happens, guys. These corals are very finicky. So I brought it in. It was open for 2 days and then died. And so I took it and tossed it. Smelled a little bit. And the other one, he gave me one freebie one, which, covers that. That one's perfectly open. But the cotton candy torch, gone. Anyway, I ordered my most expensive Oscars and no email from them. No worry. You see, look, I am not that person, but I can be. I'm not stupid. They're smarter than me, but they're not doing a great job. Well, I don't want to cheat anybody, guys. I really don't like that. It's not, cool at all. If somebody thinks that I cheat them, I'll pay you the full price, whatever it is. Like if I send you a fish, you didn't like it, I'll pay you money back. No worries. Do not worry. It's a life. Stuff happens. Stuff can go wrong. We all have issues, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining again. Sunfish for fish. I tell you what, koi next day is awesome. Koi next day is awesome. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't ordered fish. Last time I ordered from Dan's Fish, those fish I got, I wasn't happy. I don't care if he knows or not. I sent them email. They played me a game. I went and called the rest of the fish too. I They were all bent backs. There's no way. There was no bacteria here. They were fine. They were alive, but they weren't growing right. They had bad backs. They perished one by one. Only had like I bought a bunch. I spent a lot of money, guys. Over some they were $20 a piece, I think. It didn't work out. And those fish are very finicky. I should have known better. So I guess some stuff you can work with. And he swears that he's got the best stuff. Yeah, but buddy, we all have mistakes. We all do mistakes. I'm not saying we don't do mistakes. And then Johnny got back and forth and said, "Oh, we'll ask the in-home vet." And then he sent me an email saying, "The vet didn't see anything wrong. George, could be some bacteria problem." What are you talking about, bro? Bacteria problem with the bad back. I've been breeding fish over here. I know what's what makes the bad back. So much, too much inbreeding of the fish, you get the genetic problems. Big Mouth George. This is, by the way, it's Shrek Cup. Experiment 6 to 6, my favorite experiment. I always do experiment before, not anymore. I haven't done experiments. I mean, meaning like new stuff, which I'm going to do that with the guppies. That's why I kind of want to like. I want to know what's the best way to get the most fry from them. So if you put a basket, you need to have a deep basket, big basket in a 20-gallon. If you put it like that one right there, it's working, but some of them not happy in that little tiny area. They want to swim around and everything. It's not enough water. The one I showed at albino earlier. That's the Zist breeder box. Don't get me wrong. I have a bunch of babies made in there. A lot of babies in that Zist breeder box. Like no, all kinds of babies. Albino bushy noses and all kinds of them. Now we're breeding albino guppies in there. So yeah, guys, we'll be buying fish soon online. I hope people take care of me. And every time I email somebody, I say, "Hey, I'm George Aquaballs. I got a YouTube channel. I'm breeding fish. If you do send me some good stuff, please. I would like to give you a review. But there's a lot of people out there. I know. So I'm gonna go to the people that have been in the business for the longest time. I know who they are, and I know they're not gonna do wrong. And I'm gonna order, like, say, I want Alto Lamprologues Black Calvis. I'm ordering that, order that one. Only like 5 of them or 4 of them, whatever I need. Pay the $65 shipping. I don't want getting mixed up, guys. Meaning that, oh, is this the red Calvis? Is this the blue Calvis? Is this the black Calvis? I don't want to do that. Just order fish one at a time. It's okay. Pay the money. You get what you want. You don't get it mixed up. Hopefully, he doesn't. He knows what he's doing. And I only want to order from people that are, importing, breeding the fish. They have the F1s and stuff. Big farm. There's a bunch of farms out there. This room is nothing. 50 fish tanks in here. This is like they're a fart compared to those farms, man. That's a dream of mine, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't want to work in a farm for somebody. And I don't got the millions to go ahead and open a farm. If I had a land right now, I had the money, yeah, I would think about getting a big warehouse like Dan's Fish, opening it up. But I won't be wanting to import. So those import stuff, I know they have to happen, guys. I understand, but I am not that guy. Okay, I'm the guy that likes to bring it in, and enjoy it, raise them, breed them, make the babies, I know. I don't have any more zebra carrots. I'm done with them. I'm done breeding them. Last pair, I traded it for a tank, I think it was. Yeah, I wasn't getting money for them. I don't want to deal with it. I only want to bring in so I can look. If I tell you something, I don't care, guys. I owe $8,000 electricity bill. Go sleep later. I love you.